board, rise up. Yes, sir.
I want to know who your favorite streamer on Kick is right now, because I have to say, during the workday, Gatsu has to be my number one. I literally have this guy on all the time just because he's playing the jammy jams that I am fucking vibing out to. Because we ain't no holla back, girl. Before we get too far in this video, I could already feel some of you hating on how I make my coffee and about how light it is. Some of you like to drink it without any creamer to make it match the color of your soul. But for me, I like the color of my coffee like I like the color of my girls. Like, no, that is not an underhand jab to any other ethnicity. If you guys know me, you know I lost my virginity to a black chick, and you know how terrible of an experience it was. I thought, man, if this is what having sex is like, I never want to have sex again. So the saying, once you go black, you never go back, could be further from the truth, because my ass ran away. And I went back to my homie Damaris, and I was like, yo, what the fuck, man? But in more troubling and unsettling news, E3, which was like the biggest gaming conference convention ever, is no longer going to be happening. And unfortunately, this is just a sad realization that it's not happening because there's just not enough interest around it. And honestly, no one really cares about E3 anymore, or these big gaming expos where they're releasing trailers and hyping up the games to come. There's just not really a place for it anymore. Mostly because Sony, Xbox, Microsoft, and Nintendo, they all have their own like previews and demos of what's coming out on their specific platform. So very much like G4 TV, it looks like E3 is going to become a relic of the past and just become a distant memory within the gaming space. And it's just a clear indication, if you do not change and adapt over time, that you will fail and ultimately fizzle out. Sorry about that, I was getting a phone call. But let's just figure out let's go ahead and dive into this and figure out what more happened and why E3 hasn't been canceled. And it sucks because almost a year after announcing its Entertainment Software Association announced today its members that this year's Electronic Entertainment Expo, E3, has been canceled. Two sources have confirmed to IGN that the organization has announced the cancellation via an email sent out to its members today. The email said that while E3 remains beloved an event and brand, 2023 version simply did not garner the sustained interest necessary to execute it in a way that would showcase its size, strength, and impact in our. The ESA concludes the email by reiterating its commitment to advocacy work, and it does not mention the show again in years. I can understand this because you bring out a show and you do one of these live events. What is the biggest attraction? You're gonna go see a LAN event, whether it be like a Call of Duty competition, a Valorant competition, CS:GO, Apex. There's so many other LAN events that I wonder what the next 5 to 10 look like, because I do think it's on the precipice of breaking stream. And I mean, gaming is already cool, streaming is already cool. And what's actually been cool, on a quick side note, is seeing other large streamers, the Optics, the Lucci's, E-Dogs, all of these people talk about Kick in a way where they're super excited and motivated to move on Kick. And I don't know, if you know me, I do genuinely believe that gaming can beat out MLB, NBA, the NFL. It can compete because you don't have to win the genetic lottery to actually on the main. Purely meritocracy. If you're good at the game, it doesn't matter if you're a boy, girl, or identify as a cat. You are super good and you're just better than everybody else, you will earn a spot. Back to E3, this was a difficult decision because of all the effort we put into our partners to making this happen. We had to do what's right for the industry and what's right for E3. We appreciate and understand the industry companies would have been playable. We appreciate and understand that the companies wouldn't have playable demos ready. Challenges made summer an obstacle that so they couldn't get any playable games. That's kind of crazy, or not enough playable games. I don't know. I could almost see these kind of conventions lining up with big. I would say LAN events. Call of Duty is my favorite competitive game to watch, so I could see them kind of lining up with it, and it'd be kind of fun if like Sony sponsored an event and like did their own showing or trailer of what they had, or if Microsoft sponsored an event, it'd be really cool to see what there's coming out. Specifically using those two for Call of Duty, I wonder who's it gonna be, because Microsoft gonna buy out Call of Duty, or is the legal action a legal lawsuit between Microsoft acquiring Activision. Sony is saying no. Is Sony gonna win? Is Microsoft gonna win? I don't know. But all in all, I want to know what you guys think about this. It's kind of sad and sucky to see that E3 is going away. Like I said, G4 TV coming up, watching all the trailers online. It was kind of like the MTV for gamers. I mean, I'm dating myself without even dating myself if you really watch G4 TV and you know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you guys are picking up the vibe that I am putting down, please like, share, and subscribe. We're on our road to 500 subscribers here over on YouTube. And we're on our road to 300 followers over on Kick. If you like the energy that I'm putting out, join me on Kick. I stream most days from Monday through Saturday. I get on around 8 p.m. at the latest. And I like to hang out, play first-person shooters. I've been making a lot of fun animations and graphics for the community. Like this Fortnite win counter right here, that's completely free. Reach out to me over on Twitter. All my info down below. My goal is just to make cool animations. We can give them out to the community and give out that energy, and I hope that it gets returned to me. In fact, I know it will. I'm not worried about it, because I know when you put good out, you get good back. And with that said, I challenge you guys, make somebody laugh today.